Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching the continuing adventures of Dr. Moo, episode 13, a Let's Play Minecraft 1.2.5 with a ton of mods installed. As you can see, I'm just hanging out here at my house, chilling in the pool, enjoying the nice starry sky. I've been doing quite a bit of construction over at the Skullcano, I don't know, sure. And just needed a quick break, so I'm over here at the pool swimming around. I think I saw a friendly zombie over here, but looks like he decided to think better of it. Yeah, so I came back over here to the house and was thinking about working on some other stuff for a while. Come on through here, I think, and go on upstairs. I extended my ladder. So it now goes up through my bedroom, up into the attic. And I've built a little wall here out of marble. It's a nice white wall. And I think over here in this little area is where I'm going to make my fossils and archaeology lab. It's not going to be very big, but it doesn't really need to be. So yeah, I think I'm going to put it right here. I've got some wood on me. I think I'm going to cut that down into some slabs. I haven't really given this a whole lot of thought yet, but I'm thinking this might be what I want to do here. Let's cut this down. Wooden slabs, there we go. Maybe go like this. Oops. Yeah, and I might not stick with these slabs. They blend in too well with the rest of this stuff, but we'll see. Oh, stupid. Definitely got to get some pattern of some sort going in here just to break it up. It's all solid jungle wood right now, but this will work for now. At least give me kind of a proof of concept, decide what I want to do with it here. Alrighty, and I'll probably put at least a row or two here. Thinking maybe a couple of these, let's see, did I bring them up here? Yeah, I did. Culture vats, just like right here. One right there, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, maybe a space, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that'll work, something like that. Build up a structure down below it, have a separator here, and I think water should flow down into that if I do get breaks, because as we know, these culture vats like to break quite a bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. Not entirely thrilled about the way this is working out over here. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do with these chests. I don't think I want to leave both chests together here. I think I'm going to break them up. Maybe put one over here. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I do want to get a couple other things. I'm going to need an archaeology bench. Workbench is just a crafting table and a piece of paper, so I'll get that going. And I want at least one analyzer, which is a relic scrap, biofossil, and 4 iron. Okay, so we can do both of those, no problem. Just need to run downstairs and get a couple pieces of iron. If you'll recall, I've still got my requester system over here not hooked up. As you can see, it's red right there, because we took it apart the other day when we were working on the Peat Bog, but I'll get it hooked back up here and again. Probably this episode. I'm sure we'll get back to that Peat Bog sometime this episode. So there's paper. And we'll make a crafting desk. get my archaeology workbench. Alright, and then we need a few pieces of iron. We'll get 2 of them just to make sure. Alrighty, head back up there and craft those bad boys. There we go. And that, no, that. There we go, 2 analyzers. Alright, now let's decide where these things are going to go. I think this crafting bench should go over here by the window. That way I can study and look out the window and daydream a little bit. We'll dig this one out though. And maybe put it down in here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I think about this place. And then these analyzers. Where do I want them? I suppose I could put, maybe I could put 2 here. No, not really digging that at all either. I don't think I can put it on this level because I think that's roof line. Yep. And I don't want to see the back of the analyzer, obviously, through the roof line. I guess I don't need this much room over here. This could be 3 and I could double up the wall there. Put an analyzer here instead. Let's see. How does that look there from this side? Oh, that's not too bad. Maybe I'll do that. So let's go back and get some more marble and fill in this side too. I'll be back in just a few minutes with some marble and I'll fill in this side and we'll see what that looks like, see if I'm happy with it. Be back in a sec. Alright, so I got this marble wall up on this side too. It leaves this area a little narrower, but I don't think that's a big deal. And then I've got basically an airlock here, which is pretty awesome. I've put up a couple of these stone tablets up there on top, you can see them, and then out here I've got this nice big one. If you haven't messed around with the archaeology or fossils and archaeology mod at all, the stone tablets are basically just paintings, except they're new ones. As you can see, they're all kinds of crazy archaeological type pictures. Ooh, that's a nice one. And they range in size. You've got 1x1, 2x2. I think there's a 3x4, and there's a couple even bigger ones. But that's what I've got here so far. I'm thinking what I want to do maybe is put a band of metal through here on both sides, like maybe a band of iron paneling, and cut these down into anti-panels. I might like that. Let's grab some iron and see if we can't do that. Whee, down the big ladder. Since you know I've got plenty of iron, I think the iron will look alright without wood. Let's get like 4 blocks. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Cut these out. I think I'm going to do it to that one, even though you won't be able to see it. Alright, do I have 12? That's what that should be there. Oh, hard to say, huh? Alrighty, so let's cut these down here. I will need 24 total, so this will be close enough. And then these, I'm going to want to make some anti-panels. So let's see, easiest way to do that is probably like this. There we go. Anti-covers, not panels. I don't know why I can never remember that, but I can't. So there. And we'll put these back up like this. And then get our iron covers out here and do a band across. How's that look? Oh yeah, I rather like that, I think. Let's get the rest of these in here. Cool, now I've got that sheet of metal going across there, which is pretty nice looking. And I think I'm going to do the same on this side, but you just saw it, don't need to see it again. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, there we go, and I even made some quick pedestals for these culture vats too. Looks pretty good, I think. Let's go ahead and get some of these guys started in here. So the way these analyzers work, you just put biofossils or relic scraps into them, but for right now I think I'm going to do biofossils and just let them process. As you can see, you've got a process bar going on here, and in that first case I got 3 bone meal. We'll just let these process and see what else I can get out of them. I got a DNA, second try, that's pretty cool. DNA of a Brachiosaurus. Right now this is definitely not enough to get to an egg, but it's close, it's the first step. Got some ferns and bone meal there. Let's see what else we can get out of these. Anything else? What else do we have? We've got some frozen meat. Let's try some frozen meat too, maybe. Let's put the frozen meat up here instead and see what we can get out of that. I don't remember what we can get out of frozen meat, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, DNA of a mammoth. That's cool. I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. Another DNA of mammoth. Neat. What else can we get? Such a neat mod. It's got a few quirks that are occasionally kind of annoying here and there, but it's a really neat one. You know, come on. You're making mammoths and cats and dinosaurs and finding cool fossils, and it's just neat. It's really awesome. It's fun. Well, mammoths apparently are not very uncommon. We've got 4 of them there. 5 of them out of 7. One more try, see what we get here. Oh, raw beef. Alrighty. Oh, pterosaur. Sweet. Brachiosaurus. Fern seeds. And then bone meal, which is kind of boring. But that's a couple more dinosaurs. That's cool. And definitely we got those. I don't know that I ever figured out exactly how to use those, but we will get those figured out. We'll dump that back in there. Let that continue processing. Put these biofossils up here and let those process, and we'll just leave those to it for the time being. The way these culture vats work is you get the DNA of any of these dinosaurs here, and you put them into there. Let's get, say, a pterosaur. No. Let's go for a velociraptor first. So put DNA of velociraptor in here. But then you also need a piece of meat of some sort. So that piece of raw beef that we got will work just fine. We'll put it in here, and this progress bar will drop slowly. After the first piece of meat, it seems like right around a 50% chance of breaking, of failing, and the culture vat breaking. But we'll see what happens here once it goes down. And while that's happening, we'll maybe continue decorating a bit here. Can't decide what I want this to look like. Like I said, I'm not sure I like this floor being the same as the ceiling here. So we might have to change that up. Do I want to go with wood, or do I want to go with something more exotic? Well, let's come down here and see what we got while those are processing. Definitely don't want to go with basalt. This room has got plenty of basalt for the rest. I don't need any basalt. I could go with something like nether brick. Don't think I want to go with nether brick though. Where's my netherrack? Oh, there it is. I've got tons of it. Okay. Decided what's going to go in this last chest. That's going to be bee stuff for sure. But let's see here. What else do we have that I could use reasonably for a floor? That would look pretty good. I guess I could go with just obsidian, but that's kind of meh. I could even just go with cobblestone. That might be interesting looking. Let's just take a half stack of cobblestone with us, and we'll see what that looks like. Anything else? I guess we could try sandstone. Yeah, let's take some sandstone back with us, and we'll see what that looks like as well. It might be interesting with this wood. I don't know. It might clash, though, too, so we'll see. Oh, we're getting close. I don't have any more raw meat, I don't think, though, to put in there. Maybe we should get out all but one of these and see if we can get another meat out of this deal. I got another pterosaur. That's cool. I like the pterosaurs. Ooh, a couple stegosauruses. Sweet. You get a lot of bone meal out of this, that's for sure. Oh, looks like we succeeded so far. Hey, a couple more meat. Sweet. Throw those in there and let them continue processing. Let's try cutting down this cobblestone and see what it looks like up here. Not real sure if I'm going to like it or not, but it's worth a shot. No. Nope, I don't like that at all. Let's cut down a few pieces of sandstone and see what that looks like. That's not bad. The color's not too bad here. Goes kind of well with these walls. Let's try the rest of that and see how I like it. Well, of course, I could alternate sandstone and something else too. We'll see though. This will give me a good start. Doing a little decorative stuff this time because, as I said, I kind of got just a little burnt out on the building things over there. I was doing a lot of sorting room stuff and then logistics pipes, and had to do a lot of catch-up stuff for my peat bog. But I wanted to take a quick break. Alright, let's see. Get the rest of this down here. One more piece. Naturally, couldn't be an even number. Yeah, see, that's not so bad. I'm kind of digging that. I think we'll go with that for the time being. Oh, look, we got an egg. Sweet. So we managed to get an egg of velociraptor. So I will continue working on a couple more of these eggs here. Let's just continue doing velociraptors for the time being. Why not? And we'll see if we can't get a few more. Let's see. What do I want for the floor inside here? Do I want to go with something ostentatious like gold? It might go well with this sand. It might clash a bit. Or do I want to go with something darker? Let's see. Just pull out a couple different things that might work. Let's see. I said gold. Can you make copper blocks? I don't even know if you can. I don't think you can, actually. Stupid thing. Oh, you can. It's pretty orangey looking. Let's just make up a couple of those and see what it looks like. What else? Let's get like nether bricks. Let's get some of those. Suppose I can get some obsidian. May as well. That'll do for now. Let's take a look. Actually, maybe just dark wood too. We'll cut up a few of these and see what they all look like and see how it works. Shut these airlocks here so we don't get any accidents. I think I'm going to have to make these anti-covers too. So we'll cut up some anti-covers here. I've already got some cut up. I'm going to need more than 6 though. How many am I going to need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. There we go. Alright, so get some anti-covers. How you doing there? Not too bad. go, and then we'll make some covers of a couple different kinds and see what we want to put there. The only reason I'm putting in these anti-covers, of course, is so that it looks like that nice wood from the bottom. Keep things looking the same on the bottom. Well, let's start big and then work our way back down. I think this is going to be a bit much, but we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty bright. Yeah, I don't think I like that, but we'll see. We'll leave it there for now. Give it a fair shake. Oh, we can't cut copper, huh? Well, that sucks. Let's go with nether bricks. Can we cut them? Yep. Cool. Let's put those over here and see what they look like. That doesn't look bad at all, actually. I kind of like that. I think I'm just going to go with that. I wonder what happened to the rest of them, if they just fell through. Let's go see real quick. Oh, there's a couple up there. Want to get all those back if I can, so I can turn them back into golden blocks, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Alright, I wonder if you change the percentage chance of these things breaking. Because that was 2 in a row that didn't break. We'll see. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like that. Very cool. Alrighty. So I think I'll just kill the camera a bit and see if we can't get a couple more of these velociraptors. I'll let you know if they break and basically what the chances of them seeming to be breaking are now. Because 2 successful ones in a row is a little bit unusual. Not obviously too unusual, but a little bit unusual. So I'll be back in a bit. Hey, so I was just fooling around a little bit, letting those eggs process, and I got all 4 of my velociraptors without any breaks at all. And then I put a triceratops and a pterosaur in one of each of these, and both of them broke right away. But then I got 1 of each. So the breaks looks like they've gone down to maybe 1 in 4. I mean, 8 isn't a very big test model, I understand, but still, it doesn't seem to be happening with quite the same frequency that it was before, which is awful nice because 50% seemed a bit much to me. But anyway, I'll let these continue just working their way, developing in the culture vats, and we'll let them go and see what happens. I think that's probably enough fossils for the time being. I don't think I want to start growing things until maybe next episode or the one after it, after I decide where I want to do it. So maybe we'll head back over to the Peat Bog for right now and get that going and finish setup, because I kind of want to get that done, just so I can start using buildcraft and forestry for other things. But I need something to use as a fuel source, and this is the only thing I've got going so far. So we'll get this started. First thing I want to do is I want to make some peat engines. So we'll come on up here and get those going. Here we go. Peat. Looks like it takes 3 pieces of copper and 2 copper gears, so that's not too bad. Actually, let's go back down here and just make everything down here like I was before. Worked out pretty well. Alrighty, so I'm going to request a couple gears and some copper and stuff, and I will see you folks in just a little bit. Alright, so I think I've got everything I'm going to want for this build. We'll see. We might need to run back up here and get a bit more, but that's fine. So we'll head down over here and start getting this set up. Alright, so first off, obviously, we're going to want those 2 peat engines, so we'll get those created here. And that was just 2 copper pipes, or gears, pistons, and there we go, like that. That one will go right there, and one will go here. Oh, and they even aligned themselves correctly. How nice of them. And those, oh, you know what? I'm going to need some sort of switch to turn them on. I didn't get that yet, but that's okay. Those will require peat to run, obviously. How do I want this set up? This way's fine. So to get peat, I'm gonna excuse me, use teleport pipe, kind of like I did in the last Let's Play series. But I'm hoping to be able to pump everything out into an ender chest afterwards. So we'll see what I can get set up here. I think the ender chest is probably going to have to sit roughly right there. So let's get that created and set up and see what I can do. There we go. And I want it to go into the ender chest so it goes back into the initial part of the sorting system and gets colorized and sorted correctly, rather than going back to the teleport pipe that is also the source of where it's coming from. I don't really want the teleport pipe to be the source and the receiver, because then it doesn't go through the sorting system. So I think that'll work. 3 things here are needing to be supplied. Both the peat fire engines, obviously, and then this peat bog. It needs bog earth. So maybe I actually want this on the other side. Well, let's get these set up and we'll see what we want. So we need to make 3 supplier pipes. Supplier pipe is just a logistics pipe surrounded by 2 lapis. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. There we go. And one's going to have to go here and here. And one will probably have to go right here. Which means I really don't want this chest here. I want this chest over on this side where the other one was. I think I want the other chest right here, next to the turbary. That makes sense. And then the teleport pipe will be even like right here, I suppose. Anyway, let's get my wrench out and tell it what I want this stuff to provide. Or to supply, I mean. Go ahead and keep that thing stocked with about 8 peats. Peat. And go ahead and keep this stocked with a whole bunch more than that. Keep it stocked with 32. Bog earth. And I forgot, we never quite finished up that carpenter, did we? We'll have to go up and do that too. Not a problem. Yeah. And then stuff coming out of the turbary will go over here, no problem. What we're going to need to do is make sure that this chest is closer to the peat bog than the teleport pipe is. But I can't put it right here, unfortunately. So we could go teleport pipe, iron pipe, stone pipe. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, too close. So maybe we just build an interesting tall pipe sticking up out of it. That'd be kind of funny. That actually sounds kind of amusing. Maybe I'll do that. So I also brought some iron because I never taught my system iron pipes. I forgot about iron pipes. But I'll go back and do that off camera. But for the time being, we're going to want iron pipes. So let's put it right here. Yeah, iron pipe. Actually, maybe I don't. Maybe I can just put the teleport pipe right here. I wonder if I can put it here. Will it connect to that? I don't know. We'll give that a try and see what happens with that. My concern is that it's going to try to teleport items directly into here because that's a valid source. But I don't think it will. I think teleport pipes only connect to pipes. So we'll see. We do need to make an adjustment to this iron pipe because right now both of these exits of this iron pipe are blocked. As you can see, they're opaque. So we want to make one of them transparent. So now items could go from this teleport pipe through here and then out on this side, but they won't be able to go back through this side. That'll work. And then we need to connect this to the chest because we're going to be getting dirt out of here. And we're going to be getting ash out of these. So they need to be connected to this chest as well. So we'll just use stone pipes for that, I think. So something like that. What do we got there? We've got the teleport pipe, which is not connected to anything yet, but will be connected to the system up over there somewhere, wherever the heck it is, over there. An iron pipe, which allows items to come from the teleport pipe out. These, which are requesting bog earth and peat, so those will automatically supply themselves through that system. And then anything that comes out will come out of here, and it might try to go in here, but it won't be able to leave through the teleport pipe, so it'll go down. It'll come out of here, it'll come out of here, and those will all come up and go back into the white chest, which gets sorted. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. But obviously, before we get this thing going, we've got to teach our auto crafting system how to make the bog earth that's in here, because we didn't finish doing that. So let's head up and finish doing that. I totally forgot about that. I was still thinking about peat bogs once I got done with dinosaur and not the bog earth. So we're close. We've got this up to a point where it is capable of making water and then capable of canning items. We just need to connect this over to the rest of our logistics system under here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig out this side right here. Yeah, just dig out that side right here, maybe come up into the ceiling and come straight down into it with a logistics pipe right here, or actually a crafting pipe right here. So give me a second, I'll start digging. I'll lay some of the basic pipe and then we'll do the quick testing to make sure it works on camera, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I've just about got this all finished setting up, so we'll come back here and get it set up and do some quick testing. This space right here, I think I'm going to put a gold pipe, just because it's a fairly long run here and I want to speed up the process. if you don't know, gold pipes, when they're powered by a redstone torch, speed up the rate at which items flow through pipes. So we'll put, well, let's get some basalt down here first and fill in this bottom stuff. And then put a stone pipe here and a gold pipe right here. And as you can see, it's kind of got a orangey red hue, which means that it is actually getting power. So that's good. And, there, now we can see it. Maybe I'm going to put this down here then instead. As you can see right now, it's not powered, and now it is. Cool. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And then we'll put these down, and stone pipe, stone pipe. Awesome. Now we've got a little window looking in here, and we can see items flowing through. And then we're going to need a crafting pipe here. I didn't really show you, but I just ran the stone pipes through the wall here, just over the top of the pump area, and right into here. So crafting pipe, I already made one up. It was, as you remember, just a basic logistics pipe with a couple glowstone. Pretty easy. And plug it in, and look, we got a green light. That's good. So now we need to teach it what we're trying to make with this pipe. And in this case, since it's not an automatic crafting table, we can't just click import and have it work. We're going to have to go back and get a regular can and a can full of water and put it in here. And I think I have both of those in chests already somewhere here. Yeah, I do. Perfect. So the input is going to be just a regular can, and the output will be a water can. And that should do it. We should now be able to request water cans from our system. So if we click here, ta-da, water can. Sweet. Now, obviously, to actually make it work, we're going to have to be getting power to this thing. So we'll turn that on. And let's just go downstairs real quick to my default route and request a water can and see what happens. Well, no, let's do it up here. That way we can actually see what's going on. It's kind of a little weird requesting it right here, but that's okay. We'll do it. See what happens. Request one water can. Ah, there it goes. You saw it through the window. Zoom, right down there. Pop. Can't tell what's going on here. Oh, it just dropped it. There must have been another water can in the system. I must add a couple of them. I thought I probably did. Oh yeah, I've got 2 more too. So let's go pull those out real quick. Water cans, there we go. Now let's try that again. Water can, please. That's what you're supposed to be doing. What do I have wrong here? Let's go down to the bottom one and try requesting it just to make sure it's just because that is not at that machine that's causing problems. Yeah, it was. So let's see if we can run on up and see it work. The problem was I was requesting it at the machine that creates them. So, ooh, there it goes. It's running. So it must have requested a regular can and popped it in here and started filling it with water, and boom, there it went. So now if we head down, it should be down in the chest. Which is excellent, because that's what the bog earth needs. And now we should be able to create it. Awesome. Let's create a bog earth then. 1 bog earth. Alright, so we've got dirt, we've got sand, and we've got to wait just a little bit But we should see a can full of water come running into there as well. Come on, system. You can do it. I know it takes a few seconds for you to make a water can, especially since you're not getting much power in that rain tank, but there it comes. And there goes the bog earth, and then the rest of it will all come out as a default route, so it happened to go to the same chest. But we got it, so that's perfect. That's what we wanted to see. Sweet. I'm going to come back up here, and I think I want to leave that window in there. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll even cut one more away. Just like this. And we'll put some glass there and have a window. That way I can access it if I want to easily, so I don't have to go finding it again. I think I'll actually even do window panes. We'll see how that looks. Oops. That's not what I meant. Hopefully I didn't flood anything. Nope. There we go. Now I can see my system working. And for the time being, I'm going to turn this off. Sweet. So now we'll come down here. And let's set up my teleport pipes here again. I'm going to need another one. Actually, I'm going to want two more, because I removed the one for my house, and I may as well get that set up too. Teleport pipes? Yeah. Thank you. Now where do I want to put these? I think as seldom as often. I kind of want to put them like right here, or maybe even right here. See, that's a step right there, isn't it? Let me take a look at that. Yep, that's my step. Well, I can't put it there. And how's this going to look if I put it like this? And then run logistics pipes across there. Well, let's get a few more logistics pipes and we'll see what it looks like. Oh. Gotta connect it to the system first. Logistics pipes. How many do I have? 10? Well, let's get like 6. Alrighty, this is going to be an intersection. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll just go like this. And then stone pipes down here. And something like that, maybe. I think I can do it like that. We'll see. Teleport pipes. I don't think I can put one there, so it's got to be these 3. wonder if I can put one like this. Yeah, that should work, I think. I don't think those two will have problems. But that really doesn't leave me much room. Well, that'll do for the time being. And we'll set this one sorted to home. And we'll set this one to 101. And this will be sorter to Peat. Add. Receive false. This one's sorted to home. Receive true. And that should work for both of those, I think. And this one down here. Obviously, we're going to change to sorted to Peat. And we'll see if it works. Receive true. It should start requesting things, I would think. There is no peat to request. And actually, you've probably got more bog earth than you need right now, so there won't be anything being requested, I guess. Which is fine. Bog earth, we'll throw that up there. Let's throw the peat into the sorting system and let it get processed, and then it should spit out of here and go into the engines. Oops. Yeah, because there's none in there. So once that peat is sorted, it should come out of this teleport pipe and go into the engines. So we'll just watch it for a second and keep an eye on it. This one's red. I wonder if that's going to be a problem with an iron pipe in that teleport pipe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's not making that connection. Let's put just a stone pipe here for the time being. Still not connecting, right? What is this? This is 101, receive true. Head back over there and take a look, make sure we didn't botch something obvious. (101). Well, maybe we'll set it to true. Oh, there it goes. I don't know why both of those have to be true, but they really do. It's kind of annoying because I don't want them to be true. But that's okay. Let's pull, actually not yet. Let's break this and put that iron pipe back there and make sure. And yeah, make sure that this iron pipe will work if we're using it. And then pull the peat out of there and see if it'll pull peat. Yeah, with an iron pipe, this won't make a connection at all. Man, that's annoying. Well, with a stone pipe it works. And it all goes in there just fine. But I suspect that since both things are true, we're going to get dirt coming out of here and going into my teleport pipe because it's the closest system, 1, 2, 3 away. So we might have to move this teleport pipe after all, like I said initially. Which sucks, but you know, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. It looks like I'm out of stone pipes, so I'm going to have to make some stone pipes, which isn't a problem, obviously. Cover those up a go. Yeah, because this one might work for ash, but this one will probably go over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make some more stone pipes. I'll go ahead and do that off camera, I guess. You don't need to see that. Well, it's real quick. I'll just come over here and request them, so that's fine. Stone pipes, please. Like 16 is fine. Zoom. Whoosh. Nice and quick. So what I'm going to make, like I said, is just a pipe chimney of a sort. Just to make sure that that teleport pipe is further away than the ender chest. So we'll go like here. 2, 3, 4, and I should have broke that teleport pipe first. There we go. Whoops, get back up on top here. Is that far enough? Yep, that'll work. And then give me a place to stand, and I'll put this teleport pipe right here. And say sorter to peat, true. Break this and fall. And that should be good. Now I think everything will come in like we were expecting. And now everything should go out over here, because this is now 1. Well, that's the same for both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So hopefully dirt now will come out of this peat bog and go into here and go into my sorting system, rather than going back in through the teleport pipe. So we'll see. I do now need, of course, some way to power these on. For the time being, I think I'm just going to set up a quick lever here. Not a big deal. Eventually, of course, I'll use some wireless redstone or something. But I just want to test the pipes and make sure I've got everything set up correctly. So, a couple levers. Turn you both on and let you start processing. See what happens. Oh, peat's going in. That's good. That's a good start. This turbary, is it working? Yes, peat is going out straight into the ender chest, which is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, and see, this dirt is going up here. Which is exactly what I didn't want to see. If I break that, it just falls. Why doesn't it go into the chest? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, well, I'll be back in a second once I get another idea here, and we'll get this sorted out. Alright, I got it working again. The way I did it is I put another logistics pipe right here next to my ender chest and told it that it wants dirt. And that seems to have fixed it. Where the dirt was going before, it was coming back up through here and going into the teleport pipe and ending up in the default route. So I needed to set something that had a higher priority for dirt than the default route. I don't think it's going to cause me future problems, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. For the time being, though, it's working just fine, just like this, so we'll see. The one thing I do want to change now that I've got this done, though, is I do want to see if I can get rid of this chimney. Now that I've figured out why it's going there where it was, I think I don't need to have this path being so long. Let's see. Oh, there's a piece of ash right there. I gotta get those. I was looking for those. Awesome. I want to teach this that it wants ash as well. So that's cool. I was waiting on ash because I didn't have any yet. I think then I can just put this teleport system, say right here now, and say sorted to peat, true, and that should be fine because this priority is higher than the default route priority, so it should just go straight over to here. If that's the case, that's a bonus, as long as this doesn't interfere with future machines that are also hooked up to this logistics network. We'll have to see. So anyway, it looks like the system's working pretty well. I've probably run out of bog earth because my rain tank isn't turned on. So let's go turn that on and see if it starts requesting. Yeah, see, it's got a couple oil cans in here because it knows it needs them. So we'll start processing some of those. And let's run down and see if it creates bog earth and goes into the peat bog. If so, our peat bog is working. Yay! Yep, nothing in the peat bog right now. Bog earth, hooray! Dirt still looks like it's going over here, which is perfect. Don't want anything else really going through this system like that, but I think it looks like it's working. Once this gets caught up, there shouldn't be any more backups of bog earth. Right now there's a little backup because it's having to create a water can. It's got to create like 4 water cans to catch up because I've told it to keep 32 in here. But normally it'll have 32 and it'll just use a few of them up at a time. So I think this looks like it's working. So that's cool. Next time we'll get this automated, put some wireless redstone in here. But for now, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We did some fossils and archaeology stuff, which I know is always popular. A lot of people request fossils and archaeology stuff. And then we finally finished up our rain tank and peat bog so that it's working more or less automatically. I've got a little bit more to do here, but it seems to be working pretty well. So hopefully you'll come back next episode where I think I'll probably do just a little bit more fossils and archaeology and work a little bit more on this, and then maybe something else too. So hopefully you'll join me, and in the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.